This video is going to be dedicated to slowing down the aging process, because for a lot of us, we start to look very haggard and old, and we want that vitality of youth again. So this video is going to show you how to do that. Tap into the zone. Let's get it today.
Yeah, I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumet Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today we're talking about the process of momentum and slowing down aging, okay? The bad side effects of aging, wrinkles, achy joints, afternoon crashes, dips in energy. You get the gist, right? So remember that you're always a moment away from momentum. Therefore, momentum is a choice. I can choose to raise my state or momentum right now by just changing my posture. Something as simple as that, right? But understand that momentum is associated with winning. So if you are perceiving yourself to be winning in life, this comes from your perspective. If you don't have enough momentum, you have a poor perspective. You got to wake up today to watch this video. There's someone else who didn't. You got to drive to work today. There's someone else that crashed their car on their way to work. So to put it into perspective in terms of, hey, I'm winning, I'm getting better, I'm doing at least something to improve myself, that's gonna put you in that momentum again. Now, a lot of my clients ask me, why don't I have enough energy? My response is first this: you need to heal first, and then your energy will come back. If you have so many computer programs on your laptop or desktop, right? So you see the size of the program is going to take longer to delete if it's a big file size, right? So you have certain traumas from childhood or way far back in the subconscious mind that are taking a lot of your mental energy, physical energy, emotional energy, energetic energy, prana or life force energy. So first of all, understand that you got to perceive yourself, first of all, as you're winning and doing the activities that are going to continue and progress your winning. The activities that are energy expanders, not energy depleters. Other people's negative energy is going to deplete you. Whereas if you go out for a walk, if you go out for a run, right? It's gonna eventually help you because your body is being activated. Ojas Shakti is something that is associated with Ayurveda. Ojas helps your immune function, and it's basically the pure essence of the bodily tissues. Tejas is like the fire element. It's almost like the metabolic activity of the body. This also gives you color to your skin, your hair, your nails, and this kind of reminds me also, these two combined also remind me of something called Jing in Chinese medicine. Jing is basically the energy of the body. Now there's something called prenatal Jing, which is there even before we were here, right, born, and postnatal Jing that you can create yourself and restore. So this also affects your hair, your skin, your nails. There's also a sound file called Jing Restoration by Sapien. It's in the Internal Alchemy series. I would have you guys listen to that Internal Alchemy series if you can. It's on Gumroad on the Sapien Med. I can actually link it in the description of this video. But yeah, that's been really helpful to actually listen to the sound files and to raise and work on the energy. I also want to briefly mention this for our path working for Primal Sutra, okay? Basically, you also want to try this grounding activity or this visualization that I have in mind. Basically, what you do is, so there's 3 ways of grounding, and one of the ways of grounding is basically you imagine that your tailbone has this long ass tail, right? Like a dragon's tail, right? And it's made out of small little fibers, okay? Like little fibers and 1,000 different lines, basically. And you imagine the tail going up and tail going down, tail going left and tail going right. And you imagine the tail spinning left, clockwise, anti-clockwise. And then as you're walking, you try this as well, okay? That you have a tail. Now notice what this is doing to your energy levels and what it's actually doing for your grounding. Another way is the earthing grounding, where you can actually take it through the bottom of your feet like roots of a tree, connecting you to this earth, to Mother Gaia, right? If you want to work with me one-on-one, by the way, I have way more tech like this. This is just some of them of an encyclopedia of flow state literature and tech that you can use to make your life more optimal. So your body has an expiration date, your spirit does not. You see, it's important for you to understand that your physical body might be getting drained. Perhaps as a man, you're watching porn all the time and constantly busting all the time, okay, bro? You can't be doing that, okay? You can't be doing that every single day. That's gonna deplete your jing, deplete your energy, deplete that life force Oja Shakti within you. As you get old, let's say you're lacking in sleep, you have sleep debt racked up. Let's say you have a lot of stress and chemicals. Let's say that you have a very poor diet or something like this, right? That's not gonna be most beneficial to you, man. Maybe you're burning yourself out at work. Maybe you're over-exercising or over-exerting yourself in certain movements. When the body dies, it's a separation of yin and yang. So you can have a low level of jing and still function if you have your yin and yang in harmony, which means, activity and rest, okay? Like, are you getting enough activity and enough rest with that activity to make sure that you have that harmonious balance internally? One thing that I tell people for energy cultivation is that energy is about adding more, right? It's not about subtracting the energy, it's about adding on. And also, energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed, right? So you can take a negative energy and use internal alchemy, use pleasure alchemy, and transmute it, okay, into something that is more beneficial to you, just like this practice right here. So let's say you have a negative statement in your mind, right? Let's say you're saying something bad to yourself, like, oh, she doesn't like me, probably. You can not end the sentence there. You can add a but and you can continue. A but is a cancellation, right? Anything we say after but is a cancellation of the previous. So if your mind goes, oh, she doesn't like me, but she doesn't even know me yet. You see what I'm saying? So you continue the sentence. You don't let it end on the negative point. You start adding to the sentences and it starts becoming more masterful for you. Let's try it with another negative thought. I can't believe that I just got fired, but I'm fired up about other things that I'm more passionate about in life. Let's go, okay? This kind of negative statement, but, and then canceling it out, and then going to the positive is really gonna get you your energy back. Trust me on this. A lot of the things that you say in your own mind are draining you of your energy. It's that negative self-talk of, oh yeah, I'm not good enough, probably not today. I guess, do I have to do this? You know what I mean? It's like you're exaggerating more so. I don't know how many people told me that they feel tired. Okay, now it's just a habit for you to feel tired. Try this exercise right now. Instead of saying that, oh, I only slept 2 hours tonight, try and tell your own mind, body, spirit that you slept more than 8 hours and it was a restful sleep. You'll feel an immediate shift in your body, okay? You'll feel an immediate shift in your body. Even though that's not true, notice that you have an energy reserve that you're not even tapping into. Okay, and this David Goggins type of energy of like, stay hard, motherfucker, right? That energy comes from understanding these principles, right? That there is this energy storage in my own body. My body is like a mechanism for creating this energy and being healthy, but I first gotta heal the traumas. I first gotta remove the programs. I first gotta make sure that the codes that are there aren't negative to me, aren't suppressing my natural most flow state presence. They say that where the energy goes, attention flows, right? Well, I say where the mind goes, the blood flows, okay? So in Chinese medicine, we have the kidneys that are very important. That's like the powerhouse of the entire body, right? It's like the engine that keeps us going. It's the sexual energy there. When we're working with the energy of the kidneys, you really want to understand it's like your lower back, almost like where your rib cage ends and your lower back starts, right? So let me just keep this down and show you some things. All right, so basically you want to learn these 3 energy cultivation practices. Number 1, the microcosmic orbits, okay? Understand that there's this energy wave of energy, electromagnetism, from the front of your body, from your groin, going through the back, going up like this, and placing and stopping right here. Now, the way you do this, you also maintain a tongue posture on the top of your palate. So as you take the tongue down, it'll stop the orbit. But if you keep the tongue there, it starts the orbit chain. And through this kind of meditation, it really will cultivate that energy within you, that microcosmic orbit, and it will start to give you more energy, life force, and vitality throughout your day. So this basic exercise, right, is going to get the energy flowing again, right? Another one is the kidney bounce, okay? So the kidney's right here, okay? You basically want to bend your knees very slightly, so like this, and then you want to bounce. You can also interlock two fingers so it's a lot easier. So you can go like this, okay? Be something like this. Okay, massage that area, and also you can just basically put attention on the kidney area itself, and the blood will flow there more. Like I said, where the mind goes, the blood flows. For the hormonal health, I mean, again, you just want to place attention on what hormone you want. Your adrenal glands, you want to place on testes or ovaries, you want to, place it near the pancreas, like the liver, wherever it is, you can send attention, energy, positive intention towards these different organs. Lastly, as I was saying about the asana is actually a state of consciousness, okay? A lot of people in the West, they think that asana is just like quirky and weird yoga poses, okay? Yes, at some level they are, right? Is basically you have a strong, chill, aware body, right? The body that is ideal for meditation, ideal for exercise, ideal for, crushing it in life, essentially, right? And you want to also try something called bone marrow breathing. So just like I showed you, so there's one hand placed on your lower back and one hand going up like this, bringing the energy down, cultivating it back up. Other hand, switch hand, okay, and we do that. So you can look up bone marrow breathing, you'll find it. You want to be as strong as a tree. Remember these three, okay? You want to be as strong as a tree, chill as you're on the couch, okay? Chilling, just chilling, man, chilling, like you're on the couch. And number three, you want to be as aware as you're listening to a lecture or a very riveting TED Talk, like you're just dialed in, right? That's the proper asana if you're really thinking about it. So the body positioning, the body posture is really important. Like if I stoop down like this and start walking, it's gonna change my mood. It's gonna change my energy level. It's going to stagnate. I'm gonna have a lot of problems if I don't walk within optimal posture. See what I'm saying? So basically take a personalized inventory of yourself and ask yourself, like, what is missing from my lifestyle? What are the things that I actually need to focus on, that I need to work on? And how is it gonna help me to be my most optimal self, okay? And that's where you start, man. You take an inventory, you take a massive inventory of your own life right now. Be like, where are the energy and jing leakages, right? Where are the areas of my life that are constantly distracting me? Is it the social media scroll of death? Like, are you just constantly, getting things to overstimulate your mind throughout the day? It's like you can't put your phone down for like even 5 minutes, right? What is it? What is it really that's pulling your energy the most? And you'll notice it's usually time management is pain management, because we put attention on where we feel the most pain because we need to correct those areas. But if we suppress that pain, or if we don't ever look into that, it's going to stay there. It's going to be almost like in the hardware of the computer system, the programming again, right? And so this is what we really want to work on. I hope this video helped you out today. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. You already know the deal. Upward spiral, gang, gang.